Good evening, everyone. For those of you just tuning in tonight, I'm Matt Powich, Class of 2020, broadcasting the Mount Lebanon girls basketball games tonight. Right now, they are playing, or about to play, the Bethel Park Blackhawks, who stand at a record of 4-0, and Mount Lebanon at a record of 3-2. And we were not able to do the lineups just because we had a tangle up there in the court, and tip-off will be shortly here tonight for Mount Lebanon. All right, and now both teams break off for tip-off now. And for Mount Lebanon, number 23, Jamie Napoleon will be taking tip, and for Bethel Park, and Mount Lebanon wins. Now Kogan, she sets up the offense for Mount Lebanon. Dribbles the ball around the logo. Kicks it to Patrice Smith. Patrice Smith hesitates. Kicks it to Napoleon. Now to Kogan. Kogan, she scans the floor. Kicks it to Ashley Connor, number 15. Ashley Connor kicks it to Kogan. Kogan. And Mount Lebanon has swinging the ball around right now, and now Kogan has it. She tosses it over to Palmer. Palmer, she finds Connor. Now Kogan, her attempt is blocked. She was open for a second, but now Mount Lebanon will retain possession of the ball after ball was tipped out from Bethel Park from the block. And Smith, she throws out to Napoleon. Napoleon puts a move on her defender. Spin move, goes up for the layup, and that's no good. And number 13 of Bethel Park grabs the rebound. And now number 12 for Bethel Park. She shoots the three. Nothing but net. Bethel Park up 3-0. Morgan Palmer going coast to coast. Goes over with the layup, and she gets it to go. Cuts into Mount Lebanon's deficit, 3-2. Bethel Park still up. And a block by Jamie Napoleon, and she's got her coast to coast now. On the floor, and almost loses her dribble there, as number 22, Bethel got a hand on the ball there. And now Napoleon, she drives, and she gets called for the foul, and she'll be on the line. And foul's called number 13 of Bethel Park. She picks up her first personal, and Bethel Park also has their first team foul. And the first one is good to go. Now score is tied 3-3, about 2 minutes in. And second one is good to check that. And Bethel Park sets up the offense now. Number 4, she kicks it to 0-0. She shoots, and that's good to go. As she hits the three. Score is now 3-6. Patrice Smith now calls out the play from Mount Lebanon. She kicks it to Jamie Napoleon. Napoleon, she hands it off to Ashley Connor. Ashley Connor now. As Kogan now puts a move on her defender, kicks it back to Connor. Screen from Napoleon. And the ball is thrown off the foot of Palmer, and that will be over and back. Bethel Park possession now. And now number 4, Bethel Park, she sets up the offense. She hands off to 12. Now 22. She shoots the 3, and that's no good as number 32, Palmer, works down the rebound for Mount Lebanon. She finds Kogan in stride. Kogan slows up the offense. Picks it to Smith. Smith, great move on her defender. She drives, and she gets the layup to go in. Score is now 6-5. And almost turned over there by Bethel Parker's number 22. Ends up coming down with the pass. And the missed shot there. And what a save by Ashley Connor as she kicks it out. And now Kogan. She looks to shoot, decides otherwise. Mount Lebanon swinging her around now, about halfway through this quarter already. Mount Lebanon only down by 1 as they are just appear to be swinging it around as of right now. And Kogan now, she dribbles around near the logo. And Kogan, she drives and she turns the ball over, and now Bethel Park retains possession of the ball. And Palmer, she got her hand on the ball there, but the ball still ends up at number 13 at Bethel Park. And what a block by Jamie Napoleon there on that play. And Bethel Park still has possession of the ball after the block. And number 4 now of Bethel Park. She looks. Kicks to 22. Now 22 finds 13. 13 back to 4. 4 to 20. 13 goes in for the layup. And she's fouled. And 1. She'll be on the line to shoot a free throw now. She's fouled by number 23, Jamie Napoleon. And Napoleon picks up her first. She picks up her first personal of the night. And Mount Lebanon also is their first team foul. And first one is good, or free throw is good to go. As the score is 9-5 now. Bethel on top, about 3 minutes to go in this quarter. And Smith, she loses her dribble. And foul is called on number 4 of Bethel Park. She picks up her first, and Bethel is in their second team foul now. Palmer shoots, sees the inbound pass, puts a move on her defender, and she gets the bucket to go in as she scores in the paint and scores now 9-7. And what a play by Ashley Connor there. She got a hand on the ball and managed to slow down the Bethel Park offense. And now for Mount Lebanon, number 4, Katie Smith checks into the game. Now 22, she shoots the jumper for Bethel, no good. Rebound by Patrice Smith. Patrice Smith hustling across half court now, and she drives, takes the layup, and that's good to go as she ties it up. What a great play by Patrice Smith. Under 3 minutes to go now. And Ashley Connor gets the steal, and the ball is stolen right back as number 12 of Bethel gets the steal. Number 13, she shoots her shot, no good. However, she is fouled. She'll be on the line to shoot 2. And foul's called number 15, Ashley Connor. She picks up her first personal, and now Mount Lebanon has their second team foul. No good on the first one. Score still 9-9. And nothing but net on the second one as number 13 gets to go. And Bethel is now up 10-9. Ashley Connor, she drives baseline, kicks it out to Palmer. Palmer, she shoots the 3 in the corner. No good as Bethel Park retains possession of the ball. And now number 23, Jamie Napoleon returns, and number 24, Reagan Murdoch checks into the game. Bethel Park sets up their offense. Number 22 kicks to the 4. 4 fakes the pass. Drives, kicks to 0. 0, she shoots to 3. And that's no good. And Mount Lebanon will retain possession of the ball. Under 2 minutes now to go in the first quarter. And there's a 3 from Ashley Connor, and that's no good. And number 22, she kicks to the 12 of Bethel. And Napoleon attempts a block there, but layup still goes in. Score is now 12-9 Bethel. Smith, she drives, attempts to layup, no good, as there's appears to be a foul call on the play there. And foul call number 23, Jamie Napoleon. She picks up her second, as she seems to be running into some early foul trouble so far. And substitutions for both teams now. 22 inbounds with 4. Back to 22. 22. She kicks back to 4. 4 takes it across half court now. She kicks to 13. 13. She shoots the shot, no good, as number 24 grabs the rebound. And now number 24, Murdoch of Mount Lebanon, ends up getting the steal. And she goes coast to coast, and she slows it up. And her pass is stolen. And there's a foul call on the play. And the foul's called on number 22 of Bethel Park. She picks up her first personal, number 22, and Bethel Park also their 13th foul. 57.6 seconds to go now, as Katie Smith inbounds it to Patrice Smith, and Patrice Smith kicks it to Nora Kogan. And Murdoch now, she dribbles around and picks up her dribble. Kicks it to Kogan. Kogan, she finds Palmer. Palmer for 3 in the corner. No good. It's number 4, Bethel, comes down with the rebound. And she puts a move on Kogan. Now Bethel Park is swinging around. And for those of you that do not know, for boys and girls Whitfield basketball, there is no shot clock. Therefore, at any point in the game, teams can run down the clock as much as they want. And a lot of teams tend to do it in the last couple seconds of the game, or even quarters, to prevent the other team from having a possession. And number 32, Palmer, she picks up her first personal for Mount Lebanon, and Mount Lebanon is now in their 4th team foul as well. And no good on the free throw by number 13. And now for Bethel Park, number 12 returns into the game. And that one is good to go. About 5 seconds to go now. Bethel up 13-9. Smith, she drives, turns it over. Bethel Park, number 22, she shoots a half-court shot, and that is no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with you shortly. Thank you. For those of you just tuning in, I am Matt Bowers, Class of 2020, broadcasting tonight's game as Bethel Park comes into town tonight to face off against Mount Lebanon. Bethel Park right now is up 13-9. And Bethel Park sets up their offense now as number 4 does it. Kicks it to number 12. 12. Her pass is deflected by number 4, Smith, and now Kogan goes coast to coast, attempts the layup, and that just rolls right out. And Bethel Park has possession of the ball now. Number 4, she drives in for the layup, no good. Teammate though, gets the rebound, gets the putback. Score is now 15-9. Bethel Park up. And traveling call on Patrice Smith of Mount Lebanon. And now Bethel Park retains possession of the ball, and now Mount Lebanon calls a 30-second timeout. Now teams of both sides return, and Bethel Park has possession after the timeout called by Mount Lebanon there. And Bethel Park is up by 6 as they lead 15-9. And number 22 almost loses her dribble there as number 3, Kogan, gets her hand on the ball. Bethel Park still has possession. Now number 0 receives the inbound pass. She kicks it to 4. 4. Scans the floor, and she drives and gets the layup to go. Scores now 17-9. Now high pass there. That's another turnover by Mount Lebanon, and Bethel Park retains possession of the ball. That's one thing Mount Lebanon's really been giving up drives is just by easy turnovers like that. And Bethel Park once again has possession. Number 4, she drives in for the layup, and that's good to go. Score is now 19-9 as there is another timeout called by Mount Lebanon. And it is another 30-second timeout. And now after a timeout, Mount Lebanon has possession of the ball. And now Patrice Smith sets up Mount Lebanon's offense as she kicks it to Ashley Connor. Ashley Connor. She looks, dribbles now, and she drives, goes in for the layup, and she's fouled. And she'll be on the line to shoot 2 free throws now. And foul call number 13 of Bethel Park. She picks up her second personal. And now Bethel has their 4th team foul of the night. And if she gets that one to go, putting Mount Lebanon in double digits. Score is now 19-10. And the second one is no good as number 22 gets the rebound for Bethel, and now Mount Lebanon Lebanon has possession of the ball after Bethel Park turns it over with 6:09 remaining in the second quarter. Patrice Smith now, she looks, she drives, kicks it to Connor. Connor, she puts a move on her defender. Now, Ashley Connor kicks it off to Patrice Smith. Patrice Smith, she finds Jamie Napoleon. Napoleon, she puts a move and drives now. She gets stolen by number 4 of Bethel Park. And she kicks it out to 22. 22 almost loses her dribble. And excellent defense by Patrice Smith on this Bethel Park offense as the shot by number 22 of Bethel does not go in. And now for Mount Lebanon, number 32, Palmer returns into the game. And now Mount Lebanon with possession under 5 minutes to go now. Smith, she goes baseline, attempts to lay it, and she's fouled. She'll be on line to shoot 2. And foul's called number 0 of Bethel Park. She picks up her first. And first is good to go by Smith as she trims Mount Lebanon's deficit down from 19 to 11 now. And number 24, Reagan Murdoch, returns for Mount Lebanon. And Smith, she's good to go on the second one. Nothing but net. Score is now 19-12. Bethel still up. Number 0, she drives and she kicks it to 12. 12, she shoots a 3, no good. And Mount Lebanon ends up having possession of the ball now. This ball was tipped around there. And now Patrice Smith receives the pass from number 21, Turnbull. Turnbull receives the pass from Palmer. Palmer. Smith, she shoots the 3, no good. Rebound Turnbull. Turnbull dribbles out. Goes back in and goes up for the layup, no good. She tips it. And it'll be Bethel Park possession. And now for Bethel Park, number 24 returns into the game. And number 4 for Bethel, she hands off 22 as Ashley Connor got a hand on it. And Patrice Smith gets the rebound after Reagan Murdoch tipped the ball. Palmer now, she drives. Kicks it to Murdoch. Murdoch, she shoots the 3 and no good as rebound by number 12 of Bethel. She kicks it to number 4. Number 4 pushes the tempo now. She looks, she drives and no good on the layup as Smith, she gets the rebound from Mount Lebanon. And she drives in for the layup and no good. Rebound number 22. 3.5 minutes to go. Number 4 receives the long pass from Bethel Park as she resets the offense now. And she wanted to hand the ball off there as Ashley Connor almost got a hand in there, and now Bethel Park calls a timeout. And they call a full timeout.
It's time for a new kind of cloud. The IBM cloud. The cloud that proactively protects your business from threats instead of just reacting to them. It lets you modernize
And now timeout is over. And both teams now return. And Bethel Park has possession of the ball here after this timeout with 3:01 to go in the second quarter, as number 22 will be inbounding it for Bethel. And she inbounds it to number four. Starts bringing the ball up now as she gets the ball number 12. Number 12 almost loses her dribble and high pass to Zero. And she draws the foul, and number 3, or check that, number 21, Turnbull. She picks up her first personal, and Mount Lebanon also has their 5th team foul now. And number 24, Bethel, she shoots a 3, no good. Rebound by number 32, Palmer of Mount Lebanon. She sets up their offense now. She drives and tosses it over to Ashley Connor. Ashley Connor, she kicks the Turnbull for 3, and that's no good. And what a play by Kogan as she saves the ball, and she draws a foul there. And number 22 of Bethel Park picks up her second personal now. And first one's good to go. The score is now 19-13. Bethel's still up. And second one's good to go. Score's now 19-14. Now number 4 of Bethel Park sets up the offense. She kicks, she's dribbling around. And she's going in for the layup, no good. And rebound by number 3, Kogan. Kogan, she goes now. She goes coast to coast, kicks it to Turnbull. Turnbull looks back to Kogan. And she draws the foul. And foul's called number 12 of Bethel Park, and she picks up her first, and Bethel now has 17 fouls, therefore putting Mount Lebanon in the bonus. And Mount Lebanon possession now. Now number 12, Patrice Smith, comes in from Mount Lebanon. And a minute and 50 to go. And Mount Lebanon still has possession. Palmer, she receives the inbound pass. She drives, puts up the layup, and no good. Rebound by number 12 of Bethel, but there appears to be a foul call on the play. And foul call number 32, Palmer, as she picks up her second personal. And now number 15, Ashley Connor, returns into the game for her, and Mount Lebanon is now in their 6th team foul. And lob there, that's deflected, and Mount Lebanon is going coast to coast now. It's Patrice Smith, she puts up the layup, and that's good to go. Making it a 3-point game now. Score is now 19-16. Now Zero, she hesitates, drives, kicks it to 4, number 4. A little over a minute to go now. And it's a 3-pointer, and that's nothing but net there. The score is now 22-16. Patrice Smith, she drives now. Kicks it to Kogan. Kogan for 3. No good, that just bounces out, and rebound by number 0. And Ashley Connor, she gets, check that, Turnbull, she gets the rebound. And no good on the shot as Bethel Park retains possession of the ball now. And under 50 seconds to play now in the first half. And Bethel Park calls a timeout there. And Bethel Park chooses to take a 30-second timeout. And now Bethel Park has possession of the ball after coming out to timeout. And number 0, she sets up the offense. And she hands it off to number 4. Now 12. 12, she kicks to 22. 22. Bad pass there, but still number 12 gets that. 30 seconds to go now. Number 0, she kicks to the 12. 12, she drives. And no good on the lap. No, let's not grab her own miss as Murdoch, she saves it. Grabs it passes it to Tree Smith, and now under 15 seconds to go. Murdoch, now to Connor. Pull crits an excellent move on her defender. Drives in for the later. She gets it to go. What a play. Scores now 22-18. 3 seconds to go now. 2, 1, and number 4 gets shot off, and that's no good. And that is the end of the first half. And we'll be back with you shortly. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Matt Balish, class of 2020, broadcasting tonight's game as Bethel Park comes into Mount Lebanon tonight. And after one half, they're up 22-18 as we have a close game going on here tonight. And to begin this third quarter of play, it appears that Mount Lebanon will have possession of the ball. Now Smith, she kicks it off to Kogan. Kogan hesitates. And she puts a move on her defender. She kicks it to Palmer now. Palmer. She drives. Kicks it to Smith. Smith nearly turned over there. And Smith attempts to save it. But Bethel Park will now have their first possession of this half. And now Bethel Park, number 4, sets up their offense. As she hands it off to 22. 22, she kicks it to 13 now. Back to 4. 4 fakes the pass to 0. Now to 12. And nearly turnover there. Number 13, she gets the lay it down for Bethel Park. And that is the first bucket of this half. And about a minute in, and Bethel Park is up by 6. And no good by Ashley Connor there on that layup attempt. And 22 kicks it to 4. 4. She scans the floor and she ends up passing it to 22. 22 brings it up near the logo. Back to 4 now. Screen by 13. Number 4, she shoots the 3. And rebound by number 32, Palmer. Palmer, she drives and they call the foul. And a foul is called number 22 of Bethel Park. She picks up her third personal, and she's in some foul trouble as Bethel Park now has their first team foul this half. And no good on the first attempt. And now for Bethel Park, number 24 checks into the game. And good to go in the second one. Mount Lebanon only down by 5 now. Number 4 puts a move on Napoleon. And number 4 hands off to 0. 0 kicks off to 12. 12 gets a screen from 13. 12, she drives, no good on the layup, and Napoleon. And it will be Mount Lebanon possession after a player from Bethel Park had knocked the ball out of play. And now Smith. She gets a screen from Palmer. And now Kogan. She looks now. Calls for a screen from Napoleon. Gets it. Napoleon rolls off of it. Now Kogan drives in for the layup. And that's good to go. And the score is now trimmed to 3. And the score is now 24-21. Number 4 calls out a play for Bethel Park. And passes it to 13. 13, she drives, kicks out to 12. 12, she drives now, and she gets called for double dribble. And Mount Lebanon has possession of the ball. Mount Lebanon now sets up their offense. 3 minutes into this quarter now. And here's Ashley Connor. She kicks it to Nora Kogan. Nora Kogan, she drives, kicks it to Palmer. Palmer from 3 in the corner. Ah, no good. That one just hops out. And Kogan, she tips it to Connor. Connor, she drives. And she's fouled. She'll be on the line to shoot 2 now. Foul's called on number 12 of Bethel Park. She picks up her second personal. And Bethel has her second team foul now. And nothing but net on the first one. Score is now 24-22. Mount Lebanon is still down, but cutting into this lead. And good to go on the second one as Mount Lebanon's only down by one now. Score is 24-23. And fakes the handoff there from number 4. And she finds 13-13. She's blocked by Napoleon, number 0. And now people start hitting the floor and attempt to grab the ball. And Bethel Park now has possession of the ball. And 22, she shoots the 3 for Bethel. She gets out to go in. Now Connor, she receives the pass, kicks it back to Smith. Smith, she drives, kicks it to Kogan. Kogan, she looks, and she gives it to Connor. Connor, she loses her dribble. Steal by number 0. Now Smith, she gets the steal. Finds Palmer in transition. Palmer puts up the shot, no good. And Smith almost gets another steal there. It's 13 for Bethel Park on coast to coast. And Ford gets a no good on the shot. Rebound by Napoleon. Napoleon goes coast to coast. And she knocks over somebody, and that's a charge. And foul's call number 23, Jamie Napoleon. She picks up her third personal. Now she's in some foul trouble. And number 22 of Bethel kicks it to number 4. 24 now, guarded by Palmer. Now 0. She dribbles near the logo now as she puts a move on Kogan. Kogan. And Bethel just swinging around with a little bit over 3 minutes to go in this quarter. And 22 now, she kicks to 0. Shoots the 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound by Connor, and it'll be and nobody's sure about the call, and the refs will have to be discussing it. And it is Mount Lebanon possession now. And now for Mount Lebanon, number 21, Turnbull, and number 24, Murdoch enter the game. And number 12 of Bethel Park returns into the game. And now under 3 minutes to go. And Murdoch, she drives, goes in for the layup, and no good. She just almost gets that one to go in. And now double team. About 2.5 to go now. And number 4, she gets called for traveling. And number 32, Palmer, returns in for Mount Lebanon. And Patrice Smith sets up Mount Lebanon's offense. She brings it across half court now. And overthrown, and wow, as the ball hits the ref, and Mount Lebanon still has possession. Now Smith, she lets it go from 3. And that just rolls out. Rebound by Turnbull. Turnbull passes, no good. Palmer hits the deck. And Smith, she shoots a 3, air ball. No good. And Palmer, she attempts to save it, but it will be Bethel Park possession. Minute 58 to go now in this quarter. And 0. She kicks it to 22. 22. She looks, puts a move on her defender, Connor. Minute 45 to go in this quarter. Still a 4-point game. And no good on the layup there. And no good on the three there. Number 13, she gets the layup to go in for Bethel Park. And it looks like Mount Lebanon elects to take a timeout. Score is 29-23 now. Or check that, Bethel Park takes a 30-second timeout. And now timeout is over as both teams return now. And Mount Lebanon has possession as they're down by 6 in the last minute of the third quarter. Tree Smith now, she brings it across half court. Kicks it to Murdoch. Murdoch pump fakes, kicks it to Turnbull. Turnbull puts a move on her defender. She drives now, kicks it to Palmer. Palmer goes up for the layup, she's blocked, and that'll be Mount Lebanon possession. That's what was tipped out by Bethel Park. 53.6 seconds remain now in this quarter, as now for Mount Lebanon number 3, Nora Kogan number 23, Jamie Napoleon return into the game. Napoleon and number 0 almost to steal. There's a foul call on the play. And foul will be called on number 15, Ashley Connor. She picks up her second personal, and Mount Lebanon has their second team foul now. And now for Mount Lebanon, number 4, Katie Smith checks into the game. And Bethel Park, number 0, puts up the fader, no good. Rebound by Palmer. Kicks to Smith. Smith, she looks. And she drives, no good. And what a play by Ashley Connor to save it there. Now Smith, under 15 seconds to go, and there's a foul call on the play. And foul's call number 4 of Bethel Park. She picks up her second personal, and Bethel Park has 3 team fouls now. And number 24 checks into the game for Bethel Park. And also from Mount Lebanon, number 24, Reagan Murdoch returns into the game. And now under 10 seconds now, about 5 seconds. Smith runs into a double team. And Kogan just throws up a shot, and that's the end of the third quarter. And Mount Lebanon down 29-23 going into the fourth quarter. We'll see if Mount Lebanon can come back and retake the lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. Thank you. And now we have the start of the fourth quarter. And Mount Lebanon is down by 6, and they will also start the fourth quarter with possession. And Smith, she receives the inbound pass from Palmer. She kicks to Kogan now. Kogan puts a move on her defender. She drives and no good on the layup. Grabs her own missile after his tip. Kicks it out to Connor. Connor, she drives. And she gets the layup to go. Scores now 29-25. And number 22, she loses her dribble for Bethel Park. And it kicks to number 4. And number 15, Connor gets steal. And over and back, but still a great play to slow down the tempo for Bethel Park, as Bethel Park also retains possession of the ball now. Now number 4. Number 12 was not expecting the pass, but number 0 with the good hustle play for Bethel Park to get it. Now number 12, she goes baseline. Kicks it to 13 and gets the reverse to go in. That's a wild play there. It scores now 31-25. 7 minutes to go in the game. Patrice Smith, she drives. Airballs her layup attempt. Rebound goes to Bethel Park. And good defense there by Mount Lebanon as Bethel Park retains possession of the ball. And now number 4, Bethel Park tries to get by number 12, Patrice Smith. And she kicks it to 0. 0 now. She kicks it to 22. And there's a block on the play. And Bethel Park now has possession of the ball. And 13 receives the inbound pass. And fouls calling the play on number 23, Jamie Napoleon. She picks up her 4th personal, and she's in some foul trouble now. And number 24, Reagan Murdoch, comes into the game. Now 12 kicks it to 0. Now 22. She puts a move on her defender. She drives, loses her dribble, and Murdoch almost gets it. Now Kogan, she's fighting for the ball. It'll be held ball and possession, Bethel Park. 6 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the game now. And layup's good to go by number 13 of Bethel Park. Smith, her pass is deflected. Kogan goes baseline and she gets called out of bounds. About over 6 minutes to go now left in the game. Now number 4, Bethel Park, she drives. And she passes it to number 13. Number 13, she's fouled and she gets it and 1. Scores now 35-25, and this free throw, he expanded her lead out to 11. And now for Mount Lebanon, number 21, Turnbull, and number 23, Napoleon, return into the game. And Mount Lebanon elects to take a timeout. And they take a full timeout. And now after the timeout, Bethel Park will be shooting a free throw after the foul that was called into play. And one shot now. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. And she gets it to go. Mount Lebanon down by 11. They need a desperate comeback here. And 21, Turnbull, she kicks it to Smith. And rebound by Napoleon. Wait for her to go get up and get it done for Mount Lebanon. Scores now 36-27. And what a great play by 22 there to save her dribble. And now number 4, Bethel. .13 now. She drives. Kicks it to 0-0. She shoots the 3 from the corner. And no good. Rebound goes to Mount Lebanon by Turnbull. And Bethel gets steal number 13. Slows down the pace. Kicks it to 4. And what a great play by Ashley Conner to dive down there and get the steal. And Turnbull almost loses her dribble. And she drives and she gets fouled. She'll be on the line to shoot 2. And the foul is called on number 13 of Bethel. She picks up her 3rd personal, and Bethel Park also has 4 team fouls. And good to go on the first. Scores now 36-28. And good to go on the second one. Scores now 36-29. Number 4 now. Sets up the offense. Looks. And she's guarded by number 12, Patrice Smith. And Patrice Smith is up in her face, not letting her get an inch to move. And Napoleon almost gets a steal there, along with Patrice Smith. And for those of you that do not know, the WPIAL for boys and girls basketball has a no shot clock rule. Therefore, you can run down the clock at any point in the game for as much as you want. And also now, Bethel Park calls a full timeout. And now teams return from the timeout. And number 4, still heavily guarded by Patrice Smith, as Patrice Smith is not going to be allowing anything easy here for her. Number 22, she drives now, puts up a layup, no good, rebound by Napoleon. Under 4 minutes now, Mount Lebanon still in this one. Napoleon, she puts a move and kicks it to 11. Or check that, number 12, Patrice Smith. She kicks out to Palmer now. Palmer. She finds Smith. Smith, she shoots the 3. Ah, no good. And the layup falls for number 4, Bethel Park. About 3 minutes to go now in this game. And foul's calling to play. And foul's calling number 0 of Bethel Park. And inbound pass to Napoleon. She drops the pass, and 0 gets a steal now. She kicks to 22. Now 22 finds number 4. Under 3 minutes to play now. Number 4 showing to find somebody to pass it to now. Number 22 receives a handoff from 13. 22. She drives, puts a move on her defender. Great defense there by Ashley Connor. And she gets a foul. And that'll be a foul call on Ashley Connor. And now for Mount Lebanon, number 3, Kogan checks in. She picks up her 3rd personal, Ashley Connor. And Mount Lebanon has her 15th foul. Both teams are 2 away from putting each other in the bonus. And foul call on the play there. And foul call number 12, Patrice Smith. She gets her 1st personal. And Mount Lebanon now is their 6th team foul. And number 4 for Bethel. She's blocked by Napoleon. And now Marion Turnbull returns into the game for Mount Lebanon. Now number 0 dribbles around for Bethel Park. Number 4, she drives, pulls up, jump shot, and as she gets to go, Bethel Park up by 11 now. 40 to 29. Smith finds the point down low. Costly pass there as it could nearly been turned over. Foul's call number 0. She picks up her 3rd personal, and Bethel has her 16th foul. Palmer, she drives, she's fouled. Or check that, traveling is called. Minute 35 to go. And Bethel Park has possession. And Bethel Park running into a press from Mount Lebanon as number 22 gets the pass in. 13 gets the bucket to go in for Bethel Park. They're up by 13. About a minute to go now, and it's not looking too good for Mount Lebanon. Screened by Napoleon. And Connor, she drives. No good on the layup attempt, but she's fouled. She'll be on line shoot. And fouls called on number 13, Bethel Park. She picks up her fourth. And now Bethel Park has 17 fouls, putting Mount Lebanon in the bonus. And good to go on the first one. Score is now 42-30. Now Patrice Smith returns for Mount Lebanon. And good to go on the second one. Mount Lebanon trying to intentionally foul here is number 15, Ashley Connor, picks up a foul. And she picks up her fourth personal. And Mount Lebanon has their 7th team foul, putting Bethel in the bonus. And number 4 will be shooting for Bethel Park. No good on it. Rebound by 12, and she saves it, and it'll be Mount Lebanon in possession. Under a minute to go now. Down by 11. Can Mount Lebanon pull the comeback off? Smith, she takes the inbound. Finds Turnbull. She drives, and there's a foul in the play, and Turnbull will be going to the line to shoot. And foul call number 4, Sarah. And number 4 picks up her third personal. Good to go on that, the 1-1. Score is now 42-32. Mount Lebanon is still down significant. And good to go on a second. Mount Lebanon only down by 9. Score is 42-33. And foul's called on number 21, Turnbull of Mount Lebanon. Now number 4 will be on the line to shoot. She picks up her second. And that was good on the 1-1. And number 4 will be shooting a second now. Bethel Park up by 10, 43-33, 45.5 to go. And good to go on the second one. 44-33, up by 11. Mount Lebanon is swinging it now. About 30 seconds to play. Smith, she puts it up, no good. Rebound Napoleon, she goes up, and she's fouled, and she'll be on the line to shoot. Under 30 seconds to go now. And foul's called on number 13 of Bethel Park. She fouls out. And number 24 of Bethel Park comes in, and Bethel Park has 19 fouls now. And number 23, Napoleon, shooting free throws now. And no good on the first. 9-11 is still down 11, 44-33. And about to shoot the second one now, and no good. Rebound by number 0 of Bethel. And with 20 seconds to go, and Bethel Park up by 11. It's safe to say this one is over. And there's a steal from Napoleon. She kicks it to Patrice Smith, and she misses the layup. And that is the end of tonight's game as Mount Lebanon falls to 3-3 now, and Bethel Park improves to a sole record of 5-0 now. Quite the record, and the final score for tonight is Bethel winning 44-33. And this was a close one for the most part throughout tonight's game, but Bethel Park ended up running away. And that is all for tonight, folks. I'm Matt Bowers, class of 2020, and have a great night. Thank you.